I just found out that 4 out of 5 of my children are not mine. I regret confronting my wife. I met my wife when we were in high school and we married in college. We have 5 beautiful children together. Up until a couple of weeks ago, I thought that we had the perfect marriage. We were typical high school sweethearts. We go out together, we never fight. I feel like I've done everything a loving husband should do. I am saying this not to make myself out as the perfect husband, and maybe I haven't always been there when she needed me, but I want to stress that I've never felt our marriage was in any trouble. And never in a million years would I ever have suspected my wife of being disloyal. She's always done everything she could to support me and take care of our children. Anyway, my eldest daughter recently had an ancestry test done, and the results of the ancestry test strongly suggested I was not her father. She confided this to me privately, showing me the results, and I could tell she was visibly upset by this. Of course, the first thing I did was reassure her that no matter what, she's my daughter and I'll always love her unconditionally. But secondly, the two of us decided to get an official paternity test. Since the ancestry tests are not completely reliable, it comes back and I was indeed not her biological father. This news really broke me, I'm ashamed to say. I broke down in tears in front of my daughter. The combination of finding out about my wife's infidelity and how upset I was making my daughter by how I was reacting. I really wish I had kept it in for her sake, but I didn't. Following this, I asked my other children, except my youngest, to come and see me. I wanted to know the extent of my wife's infidelity. If it was a one-off, I could maybe work past it, especially given how long ago it would be. And so, with the exception of my youngest daughter, we told the other 3 what had happened. I reassured them that I love them unconditionally and that I'll always be their dad, but that I need to know how long this has been going on. Their reaction was very touching. They were just upset at how heartbroken I was. We got paternity tests for each of the 3 done. When I saw the results, I can't begin to explain how shocked I was. Not only are none of them my biological children together, 4 of my children have 3 different fathers. It somehow made it worse. It's like she wasn't just having an ongoing affair, she was having multiple. I can't explain how this makes it worse, but it just does. So, I confronted my wife with this, expecting her to confess and beg for forgiveness. She didn't confess. In fact, she doesn't even take it seriously. She said the tests must be flawed. All 4? How the hell am I supposed to take that seriously? I kept bringing it up and she kept brushing it off, getting progressively more annoyed at me. When I brought it up, she continued to try and guilt trip me. We've been together since high school. Do you seriously not trust me? My kids and I confronted their mother shortly after making this post. It really didn't go well. I think the prospect that no one believed her finally hit home because she completely broke down and apologized profusely, but refused to explain herself or anything that would give myself peace of mind. For the next few weeks, we barely said a word to each other. I was hoping she was thinking it over, and I expected her to eventually sit me down and explain herself. I figured she was so far deep in a lie that got out of control. She needed time to think things over. Nope. The exact, polar opposite happened. I came home one evening to find she had taken her life by overdosing. I lost the love of my life, and I'll never know what mistakes she had made. I really wish I could go back in time and forget about it all. Whatever mistakes she made, I honestly wanted to work through it. And now I'm just riddled with guilt that I pressed her for an answer. The worst part of this entire ordeal was watching my kids work so hard to keep me together after having lost their mother. I just want the best for my kids, and I was barely able to do that.